Game 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Brooklyn Nets have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Washington Wizards? Will round 3 end in an upset of epic proportions? Coming right up.
Welcome to the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. With this series at 3-1, a spot in the NBA Finals could be had tonight. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Zachary Risacher out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Johnson, and it's Rulin in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. You take a look at the Nets. They are sitting pretty right now, up 3-1 in this series, on the precipice of a trip to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and the pressure is on for them to finish the job here. I mean, they need to execute early and control this game buzzer to buzzer. They don't want to blow this.
Outside Risacher. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Olajuwon. Nice start for him. He's taking his first shot.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
Here's Rulin. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Rulin, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Jordan, the pass to Stockton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. It's deflected. Now here's Risacher, defended by Pippen. Johnson against Jordan. Pulls up. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Carr, and he buries his first look.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Tatum, shot is good.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Jordan up top. Pippen outside. Blocked! And it's Washington on the break. Back to Johnson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Stockton. Pass to Pippen. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Stockton. It's rebounded by Washington. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him if there was anything in particular they could do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Down low. Pass to Pippen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He
just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Stockton pass to Pippen. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Shea with the ball. No points yet. Fires top of the key. And again. And it's Washington.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Johnson against Jordan. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
On defense, the Nets. Outside Johnson. Over Jordan. No good off the back of the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. There's Tisdale. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Rulin. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Tisdale. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Willis. The 3. And again, Washington, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Jordan. Yet to see a basket. Here's Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Christie with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rulin. And he slams it in one-handed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Dumars. Here's Olajuwon. Jordan against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the run. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Wizards making a switch here. As the free throw drops in for him. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Dumars, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. Dumars.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Outside Morant. Marshall outside. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Marshall in at the four-man position. Willis pass to Marshall. Here's Christie, who trains the 19-footer. Here's Dumars. Pass to Humphries. Now Gordon. Here's Dumars, defended by Christie. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. And again, it's Brooklyn. Wizards trail by 4. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Willis. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Willis has got his first bucket in this one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Humphries, pounded by Morant. Here's Humphries, down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. That's short off the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Christie. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Rizachet, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Humphries. Sinks the tray. Humphries has got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for Washington, Tatum comes in for Marshall. And it's Johnson in for Christie. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Willis. Now Johnson. Poke loose. Jordan with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Stockton. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. And a It's an 8-point Nets lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And good whistle there.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw is good. Brooklyn leading by 7. Stockton pass to Jordan. And it's Zachary Rizachet with a foul. That's his first foul. Christie's checked in for Washington. Here's Olajuwon. 6 points for him. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Michael Jordan stepping the line with 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Jordan.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Stockton. Jordan up top. Pass to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Into the lane.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line. Scottie Pippen. At the line 2 times.
Shoot 2.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brooklyn making a switch here. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. The Wizards trail by 8. There's a screen. Pass to Willis. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. From the elbow. Offensive board. And the basket by Willis.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Stockton. Now Jordan. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half. It's rebounded by Carr.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dumars. It's blocked. Jordan against Johnson. Christie with a screen on Jordan. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Jordan. Banked it in off the glass. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The kick out to Johnson. Outside Christie. Washington moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Dumars. Here's Olajuwon. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Morant, he's checked in for Christie.
Substitutions on the court.
23 seconds left in the half. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And here's Morant outside. Humphries grabs the miss. Here's Stockton. And that's not going to go. The miss is at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. It's the Nets up 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Washington Wizards.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from Shaq. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Here's Jordan. And it's Carr in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Jordan against Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Shooting 2, Michael Jordan.
He throws good. Jordan. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Rizachet. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 9 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to sieve it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Stockton, pass to Jordan. Inside. Here's Stockton. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Stockton's got his second basket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Over to the left wing. They set a pick. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Rizachet. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
That one's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Rulin. And here's Rizachet to win the run. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pippen, pass to Jordan. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Johnson passes to Tatum. Outside Rizachet. Here's Rulin. And the layup is good off the glass. Rulin's got his second basket on the night.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pippen outside. Six to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Rizachet. Now Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum rips the three.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Pippen outside. Here's Stockton, and here's Jordan, covered by Johnson, with the fadeaway. Jordan misses.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Pass to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Stockton. Give him 8 points now. Pippen. Offline from the top of the key. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Willis. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Rulon, pass to Willis. Johnson against Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Stockton from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Stockton's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Stockton. Rebound by the Wizards. Rulon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson against Jordan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Ja Morant comes in for Johnson. Nets leading by 12. Here's Humphries. He's got 6. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Morant. Pass break. Brooklyn up ahead. He goes up and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Hits the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Humphries. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Morant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Marshall outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Humphries. He's got 6. Out to Gordon. Pass to Dumars. From outside the arc. The rebound by Willis. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Jason Tatum. Ja Morant is out there with Johnson. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Humphries. Right side Bull. Lets it fly from 18. A rebound by Willis. Willis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Bull grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 9. Gordon outside. Here's Dumars. Pippen outside from the wing. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. Right side Tatum. Good, and the setup by Morant. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Over to the wing. Here's Dumars. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Tisdale. Now here's Gordon, hounded by Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Humphries. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Wizards trail by 7. Shoots it from the high post. And again, it's Washington.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Dumars, following the score by Washington. To snap the cold streak. Humphries can't hit.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Morant. Washington moving the ball around. On the wing, Tatum puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a 2-point Nets lead.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Washington making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Pippen. To the right side. Olajuwon passes to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Here's Tisdale. And they get it back. Here's Olajuwon. That one goes in. And the Nets lead by 4.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Outside Morant. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Tatum to tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Stockton. Jordan up top. Here's Tisdale. Here's Pippen. Pass to Stockton. Takes the 3. Rulin pulls it in. Rulin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Now here's Tatum.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him off the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And the Wizards making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Carr. Stockton. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot.
There's a pass to Tatum. Now Johnson. Outside Ricochet. Oh, he can't hit it. Nets leading by 4. Jordan goes in. Here's Carr, pounded by Tatum. Lays it in easily.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
At the line. At the line. 1 shot.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Wizards trail by 7. On the wing, Tatum. Now Johnson. Johnson against Jordan. The 3 is in!
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Stockton. Going to work in the low block.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Johnson, it's off.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 6. On the wing, Ricochet, defended by Pippen. Johnson against Jordan. Pocket 6. Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Olajuwon. And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Hakeem Olajuwon. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's a pass to Tatum. The triple drop.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, Michael Jordan. At the line, 2 times.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up top, Johnson, defended by Pippen. Rises up. Yes, sir! And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And at the line, shooting 2, Michael Jordan.
You got this. 2.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They trail by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
They trail by 6. Johnson fires. Misses the 3. And that's an intentional foul. first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. The free ball is down. And the Brooklyn Nets will move on.
And they'll clinch their ticket to the NBA Finals. Enjoy this moment, but the job is not done. They'll take it tonight, and they should celebrate.
No question, a lot to be proud of. They battled all postseason long.
And to be one of the last 2 teams left standing, quite an accomplishment and quite an opportunity. Credit to this entire organization. All the planning and hard work and sheer will. It is not easy to get to this point.
No doubt, they have earned it. Congratulations to our Eastern Conference champions. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
His flute for you.